Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be chatting about why when you have like a challenge, it seems like it's harder than it should be. Wow. And the thing is for energetically aware, energetically sensitive people, and if you're watching this video, you most likely are. For any challenge we're moving through, we kind of have the normal stuff that a quote unquote regular person would have. So basically, the main challenge that you're moving through basically is like a certain level like this. This is the level that you think it should be at. But because you're energetically aware, energetically sensitive, there's two other things that get added to it. So one is you perceive the energies and emotions of other people around you that either have the similar emotion or they're going through a similar challenge as you are. And when I say around you, that could be somebody who's right next to you, across the street, at work, or even across the world, because your energetic capacities are that strong that you could perceive that. And what happens is, just like when you're sad and you listen to a sad song on the radio, you start feeling even more sad. Ugh, yikes. Yeah. Those emotions that you're perceiving add to the levels of emotions that you're moving through. So that makes it tougher than it really you think it should be. And then the other part we have is external energetic resistance. So this is society, societal pressures, and then external energetic forces, the ones that are a little bit more crazy and woo-woo, like demons, demonics, entities, those sorts of things. And I'm different from a lot of other practitioners is that I see those as basically background noise. They're just annoying. They're not anything that's actually can really stop or suppress you. But what happens is they're kind of like that annoying kid that once they find that button that kind of pushes you, makes you feel more and more annoyed, those external energetic forces are pressing on that button. And when you're already having a tough time and someone keeps pressing on that button, ugh, yikes. So everything that brings up vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Okay, so when you're moving through a challenge, you have the normal challenge that everyone else experiences. Added to that is those emotions you perceive from other people, and then added to that are those external energetic forces pushing on you and amplifying that. So you can move from a challenge that seems like it should be easy enough for you to move through to one that feels like almost impossible. So what do you do? Well, the first part is just acknowledging what's going on. So if you realize that you're picking up energies and emotions from other people around you, we run some energetic clearings and remove that. Same thing, if there's energetic forces pushing on you, what do? Run an energetic clearing, remove those. So that's like the awareness can be enough to start changing and clearing things. But what happens is a lot of times we kind of like, we're already in a kind of a tough spot. Ugh, yikes. And it can be really hard for us to start changing and clearing all that. So what do? Well, if you can reach out to someone else for support, that's awesome. But a lot of times we can't, or we're in a situation where, yeah, we're just like not around that, or you're around other people and you can't really start doing energetic clearings and moving your hands around like that. So I've created this energetic change audio. It's my go-to for anytime I'm having a challenge or upset. Um, so let me just pull that up here. Yeah, and so it's called This Changes Now, and it's my kind of go-to energetic releasing, energetic clearing audio. So I originally created this to help support my clients when I couldn't be there, but they really needed some energetic help and support. So I've created this it's deeply embedded with all the energetic clearings that I use. It's actually 2 hours and over 50 pages of energetic clearings. Now, it isn't one of these things where I'm constantly repeating a clearing. No, pretty much every single one of these is a unique clearing designed to get at a different specific area. So it can get to whatever's bothering you, whatever's challenging you that you're going through. And because a lot of times it's just really helpful to have somebody else to go through these energetic clearings with you. And if you're having a really challenging time, sometimes we just don't have enough energy and support to do those clearings for ourselves. So one of the things that's awesome about this is if you have it on your smartphone, have it on an MP3 player. If you're having a challenging time, all you need to do is press play, and it starts to work going through those clearings. And sometimes even just by pressing play, if you can instantly feel better. And why is that? Well, because the energies are starting to come through. And one of the parts is with the energetic tools and capacities you have, a lot of times you just need to be reminded that you're an amazing person. You have the capacities to move through this. And it helps you look at things that you might not have thought of. Because one of the challenges is when you're moving through a challenge, you're upset, you forget to look at the energetic stuff that's around you. And I'm saying you, but I'm really meaning all of us. This happens to me too. When I'm having a really big challenge, I need a little extra energetic support too. So I use this as well. So when I made this, I originally made the first version 8 years ago. Wow, yeah. And every year or so after that, I've updated it to the new version, the new energetic tools I use. So now it's over 2 hours of energetic releasing, energetic clearings. And then the other part is I've also included a very compressed version of this. And that is the full version playing at 4 times the normal speed in the background. So this is the most powerful energetic clearing available anywhere. And the compressed version, I recommend that you never listen to that one first because your conscious mind needs to know what's going on. Because if your conscious mind hears a clearing for the first time, it wants to look at it, go, is it safe? Is this something I really want to do? Is this something I want to change? Kind of like when you're cleaning out a room. If you just went through and cleared out everything, you'd be like, well, no, I might want that thing. And so when we have our conscious mind listen to this and our conscious mind pull in and see, oh yeah, I totally want to release that. That helps a lot. So the part is oh yeah, and when can you use this? You can use this at any time. I have clients that use it on public transportation. I've used it in a super crowded restaurant when energies start to get amplified. When I'm in a discussion with friends and all of a sudden the emotions start to raise up and it might feel like a heated discussion, I'm going to press play on this. And when you're using it, you can press play and have it on a low volume. So I often have it set at 1 volume above mute. Now, if it's on mute, it just doesn't work as well because the energetic frequencies that are coming out from it can't work that well. But if it's on 1 step above mute, then those energies broadcast out and start to change and clear it. And what's amazing is if you're in a crowded restaurant and start pressing play on this, in 10 to 15 minutes, you'll notice that the energy of the entire restaurant will start to go down. Whoa. Yeah. And then if you're having one of those days that are like so awful that all you can do is just survive, whoa, yes, yeah, we all had those days. On those days, you can just like do whatever you do to need to survive. For me, it's often watching Netflix, binging some shows. Is you can press play on your smartphone or MP3 player, play This Changes Now in the background on low while you watch a video and have it work to help change and clear. Awesome. Okay, so that's available on my website for only $67.50. And it's the tool that I recommend that if you don't do anything else with me, you have this. It's also the one that if my memory was wiped and I couldn't take anything else with me, I would want this tool. It's basically like multiple classes in a row. There's not a lot of explanation behind the clearings, but they're all the clearings that are in my classes and my private sessions. So this is like an amazing tool for it helps you move through any challenge you're going through. So awesome. I'll put that down there. So all the challenges that you're moving through, ugh, yikes, wowza, all the challenges that you're moving through, ugh, all the ones that seem like they shouldn't be as tough as they are. Whoa, yikes. Choose to release, let go, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now. Ugh, yeah, everything that's saying no, freeze all, pre-scan all, pre-tag all, pre-ID all, pre-encapsulate all, and whoosh, out, 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 out. Woo. Banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish. Yeah, and so the other part that this audio is doing, and it's also a good thing just to remember, is that any challenge you're moving through, all those extra energies are more like energetic weights that you're carrying around that make everything harder. And the part is when you recognize that they're there, you shift from, oh, you're weak, you're not strong enough because you can't move through this, to, oh, you're moving through a lot more than you thought you were. Ooh, do you feel that? That you're moving through a lot more than you thought you are. Or you're moving a lot through, or even right now, you're moving through a lot more than you think you are. Whew, let all that go, let all that go, let all that go. Oh, and here's another good clearing. What is everything that's up and active around you that you don't think is up and active around you. Wowza! So all of that, do you choose to release, let go, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now? Woo! Yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish. So I'm Max Riggs, Energetic Awareness Explorer, and your energetic guide. And so I recommend that you pick up, if you don't already have it, This Changes Now, or if you're having a super challenging time, do reach out to me. So thanks everyone, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.